What's going on YouTube? This is Kai. We're back with another video with the new archetypes of Malice. 不要管我，你们可以继续讲。
没有，OK， 我回去了，拜拜。
已經講完了。Yes, so with recent requests of the deck profile of Malice from Deck Build Pack crossover, and after Razor, yes, we know Razor is good, but now we have the Malice as well, which is also one of the fan favorites because of being Cyberse and also Link monsters. So today I'm borrowing the deck from Douglas. He's over there. I'm not gonna pan the camera to him, so I'll just show you his picture later. Hi, you hear him? So I'm gonna do a very basic deck profile for these decks, and Douglas, him being the deck owner himself, and I'm just the mastermind behind. There's one thing that is missing in the deck I forgot to bring today. I was supposed to bring it, and I did bring it, but it's just somehow lost in the midway. Maybe it's at my house, which is this card. I'll be showing it later. So now without further ado, let's go into the profile. So we start with the monsters, the White Rabbit, Dormouse, and Cheshire Cats. This is all your Malice monsters. There are only 9. Normally we'll be playing like the third one, but it's just not that worth the spot. So basically what all this does is when this card is normal special, you set a Malice trap from deck to the field. There's different names from the graveyard. And for this, once per turn, you can banish a Malice monster from the deck. And if you do, during this turn, your monster gains 600 attack points. And for this, once per turn, you can banish a Malice card from your hand, get to draw 2 cards. And all have the similar effects. When they are banished, you can pay 300 points just to summon themselves to the field. And of course, after this effect, you can only summon Link monster, which doesn't matter. So these are all your monsters. This is what you want to see all the times. And for the extenders and the combo components, we have Topscaper and the Mathmax Sigma. This is just search, and also this free extender as well. You search it, summon it, and you bring back itself for free. And for this as well, because it's Cyberse, and also not to mention for free. And for the hand traps, these are the generic ones. This is actually absolutely mandatory to play because you use the stuff by banish, so anything that's banish your decks or helps you banish is benefit for the decks, and also not to mention influence your opponent's play. One Nibiru, because if you open this, your opponents steal combos, you can just wipe their whole boards, like in the mirror match, especially in the mirror match as well. If they steal full combo, you wipe their boards after they use their Malice effect to pay the life point. You just summon this and they wipe their boards. Against Razor as well, yes, they can steal combo under shifter, so this is just to punish them. And the other hand traps, and in the meantime benefit the decks, is the Bestios. I played 4 for him because like you want to interact more with like Finspeed is still around the corner, Voiceless Voice being like popular choice in the formats, in our local format. So this is what to play. He was playing Lebellions, but Lebellions is still crash with the shifters, so that's why we play the 4th one. This can be something else, so this is just here. That's all for the monsters. For the spells, 3 Malice Underground. This is the free spell of the decks. When this card activates, you can banish 1 Malice card from deck, hand, or graveyard. And it is important to banish in the graveyard because if your deck is gone and the stuff that you wanted to banish in the graveyard, you can use this to banish as well. And also, if your banish have 3 types of Malice traps, or you must gain 3,000 attack points, which doesn't matter because it's rarely done. If you do so, of course it's good. And of course, if this guy is present on the field, if you have another Malice monster, your opponent must attack the Malice monster as possible. So the third effect is you're forced to attack the Malice, you can't attack them, so yeah, it doesn't matter. The utility cards, Signet, Terraformings, and Ghost Sarcophagus. We was playing the Allure of Darkness, but the bad part about Allure of Darkness is you need monsters and that card together to work. But the fact that you have that last monster on your hand, you don't want to like blind into the Allure. We rather have Pinpoint Search, Pinpoint Starters as possible, so that's why we're not playing the Allure for now. And for the hand trap haste, is just call by and cross out. This is just the most generic, most simplest thing you ever would. And for the other hand trap is Triple Impermanence. This is basics as well. And the testing of hand trap is we play the double Indominus Pulse. We was playing 3, but this is just because of we want to prevent Nibiru, also prevent the opponent from extending like the Snake Eyes, Finsmith, Diffusions, whatever it is. These cards kill them, and also being a trap card is really good of your not being able to get call by, get cross out, and reboot is at once. There's no chance of they maining it, and also the opponent can't tactic you as well after the result, so this is really good. Also, the fact that after the uses this effect during the duel, you can't activate any light, earth, or dark, which is not really that matters because the only light, earth, or dark of this deck is the lane decoder, transcode, and access code. So without them, you still get to go for a game because the Malice stuff itself is just really big. And the last is the Malice trap of each once, because you don't want to draw this as much as there are once per turn, and you have ways to banish them and shuffle them back with your Malice as well, so that's why you only play one, and the one with the extender is this one. That's all for the main decks. For the extra decks, one of the extra decks is of course being this, so later is the combo. If I'm gonna do the combo, I'm gonna use this as replacement, so sorry my bad for didn't bring this stuff as well. So I really apologize for not bringing this. So for the Link Rebos, Splash Mage, need two of this because you need the more endurance to do more if you go in turn 1, and if you get white you turn 2, you need more. This is what you do. And this is the decoders, I forgot to bring, sorry about it again, really apologize about it. And this kit for the Mathematics Sigma, Crystal Heart for the combos, each of Malice, you need each of one at least. So, and transcodes, mandatory for the combos, firewalls. This is optional because sometimes you have the material you can do it, but this is just a flex spot. You not necessarily have to play it. So yeah, this is definitely the flex spot. You definitely not really need to play. You can play something else if you want. So yeah, and the other two is the send targets for the Firewall Taser Hearts. That's all it is. Side deck is very optional, very self choices, and I haven't put my sleeve yet, so be there. The Mochamis, two of each for Razors, for Snake Eyes, for any other races. And you're not playing 3/3 because you still need to have the shifters. You have shifters and this, so if the deck is not good as shifters, you have to take out for these. And this deck that uses this doesn't use this. Doesn't use this. So you can have you know the ratios like this. And for the hits, we have the Thrust, Ultimate Slayer, and the Dimension Fierce. Slayer is because you have the Aggregator. You have the Aggregator for the Razor matchup. You can send this to target the XCs and use this to negate the fuse spell. If they don't activate it, they have to lose it. So for against the Link, you can send whatever Link if you want, but not recommended against Links. Mostly just focus for Razors. And the other stuff is we play the trap targets, measure barrier. This is the Wincon against Razors. If you go first, you have the tactics. So for this, you saw them for a turn, and then you use your traps. And the other board wipe stuff is Book Eclipse and Even Image. This is also short for tactics. Book Eclipse, same for Razors, going second. Board wipe, you have this, and this you have double waste, so that's why you do it. And not playing multiples off because you still have other stuff to worry about. This is also good against Snake Eyes if you want. So if they wasted their resources or anything, you Book Eclipse them, they can't link anymore. And for this, for back rows, this, and these are the mandatory ones. So yeah. That's all for the side. It might be changed in the future, so we're still in testing phase. This is for extra shifters in case you don't want something else. Okay, now for the combos. 你怎么敢看到微博？你交换哟？不对，他本来就坏了。 what am I talking about? Hey man! So if you guys have already noticed, I didn't play the Protect Code Talker because in our opinion, we don't need the extra slot for power code in Protect Code in order for the extra steps. So you can achieve the same things without Protect Code. So this is the same thing that we do. So at first we're gonna try with the Dormouse. A lot of combo videos, a lot of people start the combo with like the White Rabbit because of course White Rabbit is the most optimal, but you can do it with the Dormouse as well. So we're gonna do is gonna summon the Dormouse. So we got Dormouse effects to banish. Once per turn, banish and banish from the decks. So we're gonna banish the rabbits, and rabbit's effects gonna summon itself. And the effects gonna set. This time we're gonna set this. We're gonna set this because you can summon one from deck, and also you can summon from the deck. But it doesn't matter. You want to summon one from the deck. So it's gonna activate. It's gonna banish it, and we're gonna summon another one from the decks. And then effects gonna bring it out. And then these two I'm gonna link to the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, gonna bring back one, whichever is one it doesn't matter. So this, you're gonna go into decoder, this is gonna decoder, so I'm again sorry I didn't bring the cards today, you're on the text schedules. So, and we're gonna use these two into transcodes, and decoder's effects, gonna summon it back. Effects gonna bring back the Splash Mage, and then this have to remember we have to leave this on the field because it's crucial to the combo. Summon the Red Ransom, and Ransom's effects when it's summoned you can search a spell. So we're gonna search the field spells. This is for later, and then we're gonna make these two. So this is vanished. Summon Crystal Heart. And Crystal Heart's effects are gonna bring back the transcodes. And we keep the transcode there because you need transcodes. So we're gonna make these two into the white binder. You got summon here, not up there, but summon here. So white binder's effects is gonna banish up to 3 cards from either player's graveyard when this guy's summon. So we're gonna banish ourselves. Gonna banish our Red Ransom and the trap cards because we can shuffle back the trap cards. And then the renewal effects gonna pay the 5 points and somebody itself, so we can banish Cybers from the decks. So now we're gonna banish the third Malice from decks, which is the Cheshire Cat. And Cheshire Cat's effects gonna pay life bonus on the back. And then main phase effect, once per turn, we can set a Malice trap from deck. So we're gonna set. You're gonna set whichever we want. Maybe we're gonna set this. So I'm just gonna put this upside down so we know we just set this card. So, and then afterwards we're gonna use this tree into the Heart of Crypto. I almost pronounced wrong name. And now we can operate the Malice Underground. And remember I mentioned that when this card is activated, you can banish a card from hand, deck, or graveyard. It's important. So we're gonna banish when this guy is resolved. We're gonna banish in the graveyard. So we're gonna banish the white binder as this resolved, and this is effects gonna summon back. And we're just gonna summon by this way. You can draw a card. So this is our hand. We're gonna draw a card, and then afterwards we're gonna use this tree into Firewall Tether Hearts, and Tether Hearts effects is gonna send this for special negations. So now we're gonna pass back our turn to the opponents, and yes, of course this card is live. And okay, now so we're back. So we're past the opponent's turns, and if you don't have this, you can set this. So you can set whichever you want as well. So it's just important to set this as well. So during your opponent's turn, you can activate this, and it's the fact you're gonna summon the Malice monster from grave or vanish zone. If you have Malice monster, you can recover that point. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna summon back the White Binder, and White Binder's effect is gonna banish up to 3 cards. So we're gonna banish the Heart Crafter, Red Ransom, and the Dormouse. And of course, because it's gonna trigger all the effects, summon back. It's gonna summon back. But yeah, it's important to summon this because when this link points has a monster, the first effect is gonna be negated, so it's important here. So it's gonna summon back and resolve. You can banish a Malice from the deck, you can banish this. And also this is gonna come back as well. And then you have these all effects triggers. Not to mention we have 6 monsters on the field, and with multiple search to search all. You just search for this, and you still have this in the deck in case you want to combo again. So yeah, that's it for the deck, and that's it for the showcase of the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys got any more comments, be sure to let me know. I'll read every single one, and we'll see you guys next time.